beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
2023 Boston Red Sox.
Almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, James Paxton. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Brian Reynolds here. Paxton deals. Going to count 1 and 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And a 2-1 on the way. Ground ball right side. Casas takes it to the bag, and that will end the inning. Bucks go down quiet. Back here at Fenway, our starting pitcher in this one, Roansy Contreras. How about a scouting report on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And Devers hits that one and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Justin Turner now. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Second inning set to go. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Verdugo going back some more, and it's off the wall. Not in time, it's a double.
He was all over that one. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield and just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now here is Rodolfo Castro. Slings to second, and that's 2.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. And a pitch. And strike 2. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down. Here's Kike Hernandez. 1 down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Throw into third. And he's got himself a triple.
was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
At the belt and fires. That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Hernandez stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Hayes to first, and the first run of the game comes across.
The catcher.
And the pitch. That one hit to right. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt doubled off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is the third. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And here it comes. That one missing inside. In the air to left center. Hernandez sizing it up. Brings it in. Out. Number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Reynolds. His first at bat was a strikeout. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Down the right field line and a base hit. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And that's going to get into the corner. Here comes the throw. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. That ends the inning, but they do. Back in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Christian Arroyo. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Flied out his first time.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That's ripped into the outfield. Gone! Rafael Devers rounds the bases, and they lead it. It's 3-2. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one ripped. Reynolds pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. They say you win.
1-2.
And down on strikes. Out number 3. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're on to the 4th. And the batter now, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a 1-1. Bounce to third. Whips it to Casas. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that's outside.
2-1.
And it's even up. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe.
The batter number 14.
2 outs, runner at first. Rodolfo Castro, the next Pirate to hit. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
That's towards center. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left. Back inside Fenway Park. And now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. Ripped on a line. Reynolds puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Reynolds ranging back, still going back. Gone! Adam Duvall hits 1 out, and they add on. It's 4-2.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Here's Reese McGuire. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Castro relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. Now 2 away. And stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo singled and scored his first time. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 4. We go to the top of the 5th. Austin Hedges now.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Devers has this one sized up, and it's caught for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So now 1-2. Hedges leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 1 for 2. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Bottom of the inning, now batting Tristan Casas.
For the Red Sox, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
So, Boot, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox, and that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Hedges over to first in time, and Devers is set down. So now Turner in on that right side. They say you win. 1 out and a runner at second. Got him. 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Choi, and that's the inning. And the Red Sox lead 1 as they can't add to their 4. Back here at Fenway Park, now it's the DH, Carlos Santana. Ball to strike. And another ball. Two down. Up the middle, Chang handles. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. The 1-1. Tap to first. Casas gloves it. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Key Brian.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just...
That one drilled left field into the monster seats and gone. He powers that one out to left, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next to hit, Connor Joe. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now a pitching change here. Dwayne Underwood Jr.
Number 56, Dwayne Underwood.
The 2-1. Good eye right there. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
That was 2003. The Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Dive, and he's got it. The throw, Hayes over to second, and they turn the double play.
Well, he just sucked the oxygen out of the other team's dugout with that great play. Makes the dive and is able to get up and start a double play. They were thinking they were going to get some momentum and get a rally going this inning, but it all came to a halt right there.
And here is Reese McGuire. They say he went. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and now Rodolfo Castro. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now
Austin Hedges stands in. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-2. Bounce to the right side. Arroyo whips it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Across is the runner from first. It's 4-4.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. Third out. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. All even now at 4. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the shortstop, Yu Chang.
Not shortstop.
Tied at 4. On the ground to the left. Cruz over to pick it up. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging in, Christian Arroyo. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Harleen Garcia gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. And a pitch. Caught him looking for the K. 1 left for the Red Sox. Back here in Boston. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the DH. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, John Schreiber.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats. And the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Next pitch is popped up. Arroyo pulls that one down, and there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And a 3-1 on the way. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
1 down. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one fouled off. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. They take the force out. That's the third out. No runs on no hits, no errors. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Justin Turner. The 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw over to Choi. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 down. Enrique Hernandez digs in now. Next offering misses. Ball 2. And now 2-2. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and that is that. Nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. Got him! 1 out. Up next for the Pirates, Austin Hedges.
Now batting, the catcher.
And the righty deals. In there. And so now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking. Here's O'Neill Cruz. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Yohan Ramirez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 46.
1-1 now.
Ramirez.
They say you win. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Reynolds trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 3.
Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. And 1-2. Bullpen action for the Pirates. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Hernandez getting loose as well. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. And a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Castro picks it up. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. Red Sox go down. We're in extras here. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. In the air, right field. Duvall drifts towards it. Squeezes it. Runner tags up for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. Here's a 1-1.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Base hit center field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's now 5-4.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
McCutchen, the base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball could be 2. Chang to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. But the RB now on the bump, David Bednar. Christian Arroyo getting ready to hit.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Got him! And that's the first out. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
The first baseman,
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a base hit on the line. Runner around third. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Here's Rafael Devers. Ball to strike. Good eye right there. Man at second. That one drifts inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Here comes Casas around third, and that'll pick off the base of the wall. Throws high and over his head.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. These guys are celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long